This Black History Month on the campus of UNCP, the Career Center hosted a Black Hair event. During this event, African American men and women sat down to discuss our hair and areas of our lives in which we are affected by it. From dating to different generational preferences, I sat down with them to get some more insight.
I see a lot of people who have chosen to go natural, but they don't do anything with it but let it go natural, and they let it go. So for me, I know I still have to, check myself, because I have to check myself, and I say stuff to myself like, how does that affect me, number one? But number two, I'm always looking, I guess on some level, because again, I'm a 70s baby. I saw afros growing up. Them afros was straight. I mean, it was pristine. My dad's hair, you could touch it and do all that, but it was beautiful. It was perfect. I mean, y'all remember Steve Harvey when he had hair? It was perfect. I mean, now his looked like it was glued on, but
You can grow your hair naturally without having protective styles at all. That's how you were born. That's how they did it in Africa, and their hair was fine. So I feel like it's another step of understanding yourself, rather than if I have to be like, oh, I have to do this. This is like part of my get ready type of I guess it could be considered a mask, because when you go into an interview, I wouldn't wear my hair like this. Yeah. That's just how I've been taught, but that's just part of uncovering.
One of the things that I love about being natural is when you're walking somewhere and you see another natural, it's like, hey, okay, I see you. And then like you talk about hair, and then like she asks you what you use in your hair, and then you ask them what they use in their hair, and then it's just like you just start a whole conversation about natural hair. I just love, like, it happens so many times with me, but I don't know, like I can't think of any cons about natural hair. I like my hair. But like my mom though, she likes my hair straight. She was like, are you ever gonna straighten your hair like again? And I was just like, no, like I like my hair curly. Like, that's my hair. It's like, so, but my dad, he likes it curly. But yeah, I was just like, I don't care what you think. It's my hair. I like it curly, so it's gonna be curly.
It's Saturday, and I am about to deep condition my hair. And like, since I'm natural, it literally takes like 2 hours to deep condition my hair. And usually what I'll do is I'll mix a whole bunch of like oils together and put it on my scalp. So I'm gonna show you guys now like that process. So I use rosemary oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, and coconut oil, and I'll mix it into this like bottle that has a top with like that's easy to put on your scalp. And I mix them all together, and then I massage my scalp with the oils in it, and then I'll leave it in for like 2 hours, which is such a long process because I have to like keep myself busy for 2 hours, and then I'll rinse it out. So I'm going to show you guys that right now.
From talking to people like my dad and my mom, they say like they don't think it's appropriate to have my hair like this in the workplace. They prefer it to be straightened. I don't think most people like natural hair, because I've seen things about girls not getting jobs just because their hair is natural, or girls not getting jobs just because their hair is natural, because they would prefer for their hair to be straight or tamed, stuff like that.
I think I want to try a short style. So I shaved the sides and I had like a bang.
And he was like, well, why would you do that? And my thing was, I'm the same person that you were with for 5 years, and I'm going to continue to be her, but evolve. So if you have a problem, then we don't need to be together, and here we are today, we're not together. So I think the biggest thing, honestly, is when it comes to preference, is that you have to know who you're looking for in a mate or in a partner. And just know, if you prefer long hair, don't talk to somebody short, because you don't want to try and tell them, well, I can't be with you unless you grow your hair or unless you get extensions. But but as a woman, you have to be okay with the fact that some people won't talk to you because you don't fit their type, and that's okay, because there's some men I won't go to because you're not my type, and that's fine. But I think when it comes to policing, Malika, you are right. It's like sometimes it's not about us, it's about them. So for me, I did a lot of job interviews where my hair was natural, like it was totally short. I couldn't twist it or anything, and I walked in and I'm like, this is exactly what you're gonna get. So the same person I am with short hair is the same thing when I have on a wig, when I have on a weave, when I have box braids. It doesn't matter, because I agree with what you were saying. You have to bring yourself anywhere. So if I had a fro and it looked the way I wanted to look, I'll come in and rock it. Like, my name is Amber. I'm here to wow you, and we will start. So, it's I think when it comes to dating and you're natural, it does definitely affect, because some men don't prefer that you have a twist out. Or they're like, well, are you going to do something with your hair? Like my boyfriend, well, my fiance, he's just like, well, I don't know what to expect. Because one day I'll come and I'll do a wash and go and my hair will just shrink. And he likes that. And then the next day I'll come like today because I felt like having a wig on, and I'll have a wig. Then the next day he might come and I might have cornrows. But he knows who he has, and he doesn't see me for hair. He sees me for who I am.
Still does not like my natural hair. She's always calling me nappy head and other things. And while I was at work one day, a lady that I've never met literally came in and started calling me nappy. And every time she comes to my job, she calls me nappy, and she talks about my hair. And she'll like touch my hair and be like, you really need to do something with that.
Well, when I was a kid, I always had hair. Like I used to have braids, cornrows, but every time I got in trouble, my parents would cut my hair. I used to cry about it all the time. And then my auntie caught cancer, and I told her before she passed, because she had cut all her hair off, I was like, I'm gonna grow my hair out just for you, and I haven't cut it since. And that's been back like my sophomore year of high school. So I've been having dreads since then. Basically for my auntie that passed away. That's why everybody like, if I cut my hair, I'll just be fine. I probably won't ever cut it until I have to cut it.
Okay. What do you like about having dreads?
I don't know. I'm pretty wild, so I like to shake my hair, like at parties and stuff. Like I like to just be wild and loose. I guess you can, like the young Waka Flocka. If anybody know Waka, he used to shake his dreads all the time. I just thought that was cool. And then I played football, so my dreads hang out in the back of my helmet, just look intimidating. And my dreads used to fly in the back of the wind, so I thought that was cool. That's what I like about them.
Okay, how long does it take, like, when you, like, wash and, like, retwist your hair? How long does it take for you to do all that stuff?
Man, it depends on who's doing it and what style I'm getting. Because sometimes it can take about, the fastest I ever had it done was about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then the longest I ever had it done was like at least 2 to 3 hours, because they set me on the dryer, did all this extra stuff. They had to take breaks, so it depends on who's doing it.